Welcome to your lower body strength workout. Now, if you aren't warmed up yet, go ahead and hit pause. Maybe if you have the space, do some jumping jacks, maybe do some butt kicks, run in place a little bit. We won't be warming up because a lot of these movements are going to be integrated into warm-ups most of the time anyway. If you need a little extra, by all means. We have 5 moves. We're going 30 seconds on and 15 seconds off. Don't worry, it's not a conditioning workout. We're not going to be going at a fast pace because we are focusing on strength. So our emphasis is on slow and controlled reps, quality movement for each and every repetition. Okay? I'm hitting play. Once again, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Our first move is bodyweight squats. Let's do it. Get you a little 10-second countdown. 1 second. Did I say 4 rounds? I think I said 4 rounds, right? Pretty sure. 4 rounds. 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. I'm just setting the timer. So for your squats, you have 3 options. Hands can be behind the head, hands can be across the chest, hands can be on the hips. I prefer either hands here or behind the head. Go for it. And all we're looking for is heels into the floor, knees driven out, in line with the toes, so our toes are turned slightly outward. Abs are braced. I'm not overly exaggerating the brace of the abs, right? Pulling the elbows out, that means you have 10 seconds left in the round. And I'm keeping a nice proud chest. Yes? 3, 2, 1. Rest. Fantastic. Reverse lunges. Coming side on. You're stepping back, dropping the back knee, switching legs. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, go. Every time I use this to film, it throws me off because I'm flipped. So I'm looking at myself in the opposite direction, and it is so off-putting. On your lunges, feet hip width apart, back knee is straight down. Drive the front knee out, meaning I'm trying not to let this knee collapse in, right? I want to push my knee out, and the knee is over the ankle. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Come down to the floor. Hip bridge. The first round, we're going to do 2-leg hip bridge. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades, feet close to the butt, and I'm driving my hips up and lowering. Okay? Go for it. Keep the chin off your chest. Your head is on the floor. Your hands can be wherever's comfortable. And I'm actually trying to bring my shoulder blades together behind me or under my torso. Under my torso? On the floor. I want to pinch my shoulder blades. And I'm hoping to get my hips high enough that I get a little stretch in the front of my thighs. That's what I'm shooting for. 3, 2, 1, rest. I've gotten really good at determining what 10 seconds is and counting down to 3, 2, 1. Side lunge. Start with feet close together. Step out. Bend, straighten, other leg goes. Be careful. The curtains. Be careful on your side lunge. Okay? Hips back. Your chest will come forward. I want you to step out first and then bend the stepping leg off the leg is straight. So I'm stepping to the right. Right leg bends, drive the knee out. Left leg stays straight, pushing out the outside of the foot. You don't have to step super far. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Don't worry. We're going to come back to that when we come back around. I want you to be really careful doing that one. Last one, squat pulse with a calf raise. 2 pulses. Lift the heels off the floor. This is what I'm doing. 3, 2, 1, go. 2 pulses. Lift the heels off the floor. Okay? If your hands are in front, perfectly fine, but keep the chest up. I just love the hands behind the head because it's an excellent cue for me to engage my upper back. And let me tell you, upper back strength is important. 5 seconds. Same squats as before, knees out. Time. Okay, round 1 done. Round 2 coming at you. We're going back to squats, no pulse. Focus on range, but pay attention to your chest. I'll go 45 degrees for you. Pay attention to your torso. 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry, my computer's about to go to sleep. Go, go, go. I'll do it after the next round. Look at my posture. Look at my hips. Hips back and down. Hips behind the heels, yes? Keeping the chest up. It's as if I'm trying to squat in front of the wall and I don't want my nose to touch the wall, okay? So I'm keeping my chest nice and proud. Even if my hands are in front, I can still keep my chest up. Slight pinch between the shoulder blades. Heels into the floor. Time. Shake it out, relax. Turn display off. Never. Reverse lunge. Now we're stepping back. I'll go 45 degrees for you again. Just want you to see the alignment. Go. Step, bend back knee. Notice my front knee. You see how it's not coming forward over my toes, right? I'm bending the back leg and the front knee is staying behind my toes. If it does come forward, that's okay, as long as I'm keeping my heel on the floor. Shoulders over my hips, correct? 3, 2, 1. Hip bridge. First round, we did 2 feet on the floor. Option this round, if you would like, you can alternate doing one leg at a time. Okay? Drive through the heels, keep the hips square. Go. Drive through the heels, keep the hips square. If this is too much for you, just bring both heels back down to the floor. You're still working the glutes. You're still getting that booty squeeze. But remember, we're not going for reps, we're going for strength. So I'm really wanting to focus on the squeeze at the top. Squeeze, lower with control. 3, 2, time. Squeeze lower. Side lunge. Watch again. I step out. Right leg bends, left leg stays straight. Bend, stand. Step back in, other way. Go. I just really want you to be careful with these. Yes, that's what's the most important part to me. As you get more comfortable, you can drop straight into the lunge. Yes, but I'm not coming forward onto the toes. That's what we're most at risk of, is the heel coming up and we're on the toes, right? Boom. Heels down. I'd rather you step short and keep the heels down. Okay? Drive the knee out. Rest. I'm starting to get a little something in the legs. You feel me? Yeah, a little something in the legs. Squat with the pulse, calf raise. Chest up. 1, 2. Play around with the squats. You want to take them a little wider. You're going to get a little more hamstring. It'll be harder to get your heels off the floor, and it'll be harder to drive the knees out. Or I can bring my feet in super close. More knee bend. Now it's going to be more difficult for me to keep my heels on the floor because this requires more ankle flexibility. The body is fascinating. 3, 2, 1. What round is this? Round 3? Halfway through? Yeah, round 3. Back to your squats. Let's do a pause at the bottom of these squats, okay? Pause at the bottom. We're gonna pause these reps, go. 1001, 1002, stand up. As you drive the hips up and forward, a squat is a push. So when I stand up, I'm pushing my heels down, pushing my hips forward, right? Squeeze the butt, push, squeeze, push, squeeze. Pause, push, squeeze, push, squeeze. 5 seconds. Nice squeeze at the top. And a kind of squeeze time. Same thing, lunges. Lunge is a push. What am I pushing? When I step back into the lunge, I'm pushing my heel into the floor. I'll do this leg so you can see. I'm pushing this hip forward, squeezing this glute. Go. Push and squeeze. Same thing. It's just now, it's single leg. If you're getting warm and you want to drop straight back into the lunge, you can. But make sure you're bending the back knee, because as we start to go faster, we do this. Look at me. I start doing that. I stop bending the back knee, all right? But remember, strength workout. So you want full range of motion, full stretch. What's stretching? As the leg bends, the quad is stretching. As the hip bends, hinges, the glute is stretched. We want to stretch it all the way out. Hip bridge, come down to the floor. 3, 2, 1, go. If the single leg hip bridge is too much, I'd rather you here, squeeze, pause. And when you get to the top, try and push your hips 2 inches higher. So I'm at the top and I'm gonna try and push 2 inches higher and then lower. Push, lower. Same thing if you're doing single leg. Here, a little more, lower. Drop through the heel. 1, lower. The single legs, you'll feel them in the hamstrings, lower back. That's good. Rest. That's what we want, okay? Side lunge. If there is any pressure in the front of your knee, I'd like you to slow down and I'd like you to take a shorter step. This is what it looks like from the side. I'm gonna step my right foot towards you. I'm here, look at my hips. That's what you're looking for. Same thing this way, step, hips back. That's what you're looking for. Heel on the floor, drive the knee out. If you're feeling comfy, you can drop right into it. But keep the heel on the floor, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat pulse, calf raise. You're gonna slow the pulse down. It's gonna go down, pulse, down, calf raise. And on the calf raise, try and keep your heels off the floor for 1 second. Go. 1, slow pulse, lift, 1001. Strength, 1002. Strength. Squeeze. If you need to bring the feet in a little bit more, by all means. By all means. 3, 2, 1. Rest. One more round. One more round. Strength. This time, we're gonna focus on the lowering phase. Everything we do, we're gonna lower 3 seconds down. Go. Squats, 3 seconds down. 3, 2, 1. 1 second up. 3. This phase of your movements is called the eccentric phase. Think about this as the muscles stretching. So the elongating phase. That's where the most change happens in every muscle group. Whether you're doing biceps, back, legs, quads, hamstrings, core, rest. So what does this look like for lunges? We'll step back, 3, 2, 1, stand. Okay? Go. 3, 2, 1, stand, reset. You got 2 options. I can go here, stand, stagger it, or I can drop straight into the lunge, stand up. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Don't forget, squeeze the butt. If you tell yourself to squeeze the butt, if you think about squeezing the butt, well, the butt is more likely to squeeze. Hello? 3, 2, 1, time. On the hip bridge, we're gonna focus on the lowering of the hips. Okay? Focus on the lowering of the hips. So I'm gonna go up quick. 3, 2, 1, lower. Go. 3, 2, 1. Same thing, single leg. Resist. And the most important part is the very beginning of the descent. So the moment your hips start to come down, that's, you want to get that first like 3 inches of movement. You want to slow that down as much as possible. Same thing on 2 feet. So like the very top, control that as much as you can. Time. Whew. We got squat pulse, calf raise. All the same. Down slow. 3, 2, 1. Pulse, slow. Calf raise, hold. Lower with control. Go. Slow. Everything slow. Lift, lower. Control. the way up, like the concentric phase, you can make that super explosive, okay? That's about power. The lowering is gonna change your muscles more. Rest. I forgot side lunges. My bad. We'll do side lunges right now. Side lunge, side lunge, side lunge. I was like, why is that thing still going? Go. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Whether you're stepping straight into the lunge or stepping and then bending, you still slow down the lowering aspect, slow down the lowering phase. You'll feel that stretch in the butt that much more. 5, 4, get one more. 3, 2, 1. Hey, I'm doing this in my hotel room so I can show you that all you need is enough space to lay down and stand up, and you can get a workout in, no equipment. That was lower body strength. Feel free to do it again, right? Next time, see if you can increase the number of reps, see if you can increase the range, pay attention to how the workout felt. Mobility, strength in the hips, ankles, knees, all that's important for lower body strength. Really hope you enjoyed. See y'all next time, peeps.